All right, for Manchester United, they'll be going away to play Everton, and this is going to be a very tough game for both teams. You know, both teams having about 12 or 13 days rest, so I think this will be a two-way thing. Is either maybe lack of game time, you know, they might be rusty, or maybe a lot of energy after having that rest. Depends on how both teams are going to turn up in this one. But for United, you know, they need to win this game. You understand, and especially with Chelsea dropping points, you know, playing a 1-1 draw, a disappointing 1-1 draw at Stamford Bridge, and Liverpool, you know, closing the gap also after getting that late minute win over Nottingham Forest, you know, and then all three teams now, Liverpool, Manchester United, and Chelsea, they're on the same point, but goals difference, I think, differentiates us. But as it stands now, Chelsea currently sit on fourth position. So a draw for United will take them above Chelsea on 1 point, but I think they need that win very, very much, you know, extend that gap to Chelsea, you know, with 3 points, especially with Chelsea having tough fixtures at the moment. They will got to play Arsenal in the next game. You know, they have the likes of Arsenal, I think like Aston Villa, like that. So they have about tough fixtures. But for United, the I think Encourage needs to do something different, you know, especially in the last game against West Ham. You could tell that at some point in the game needed a striker, a point man, and when he did that substitution, you saw what Sesko did. He scored the equalizing goal, and I think against Everton, which of course we know they are going to sit back. You understand? They'll form whether it's low block, mid block, semi block, whatever. There will be block in that stadium, and you need a point man at least to occupy the central defenders, the likes of Tarkowski and Michael Keane. At least Sesko needs to be there, especially for area presence. You know, when those crosses are coming into the box and all that. So maybe the likes of Ahmad might sit on the bench and come into the games the second half, or maybe Kuha might sit on the bench and come into the game in the second half. Depends on what the coach wants to go with and understand. And I think I will miss Dogu. I just pray he'll be back on time, you understand, from that hamstring injury. But all the same, and United needs to win this game. It's going to be a tough game. Especially, you know, in the reverse fixture when Amorim was there, you know, we had the advantage of playing against Everton with 10 man for about 70 plus minutes, and we couldn't get a win. That was very, very, I think that should have been the ending point for United and Amorim, but they didn't sack him. But still, see, this is Carrick, and the players just needs to turn up. You know, so in this kind of games, you might not get enough chances. When you get those few chances, 1, 2, you just bury the game. But let's see how it goes.